Today we'll be looking at the Kia Rio, one of the well-known hatchbacks out there, especially this model. Welcome to my channel. The Rio is in a competitive segment which is unfortunately slowly fading, mainly due to the introduction of more and more compact SUVs. It competes with the likes of the VW Polo, Hyundai i20, Renault Clio, and the Peugeot 208. It comes in 4 variants, with the LS being the base model, LX and EX as the mid-spec models, and the top-spec tech model. The front view of the Rio is nothing too wow when compared to, let's say, the Wolverine Peugeot 208. Nonetheless, it has this subtle charm to it. The two EX and Tech models come with these somewhat half-circle daytime running lights surrounding the projection headlamps, and both models plus the LX come standard with the halogen fog lamps, while the base LS has no fog lamps. So there's a pattern that you will notice as I go about the review. The models that start with L have fewer specs, which is the LS and the LX, and the models that have E in them have more specs, which is the EX and the Tech. It has quite a decent looking side profile, with the LX, EX and Tech having electric folding mirrors and side mirror indicators. When coming to the back and looking at the tail lamps, the Tech model has one differentiator which sets it apart from all the other models, and that is its LED rear combination lamps. All models come standard with alloy wheels, with the EX and Tech having these 17-inch alloy wheels, while the LS and the LX come standard with these 15-inch alloys. The Rio has a similar looking interior to that of the Kia Picanto, which I described as simple yet elegant. This is the interior of the Tech model, which is slightly different from all the other models, with the differences being that it has alloy pedals, cruise control, which means 2 or more buttons on the multifunction steering wheel, and other features which I'll continue to mention as we go about the review. All models come standard with an 8-inch touch infotainment system with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and the EX and Tech models come standard with a reverse camera and a rear park assist system. Like an old school well-oiled machine, the Rio has buttons for everything. Only the EX model has an automatic climate control, and all the other models have a manual climate control. They all come standard with a 12V socket and 2 USB ports, with the other one being for the rear passengers. For its price tag, the Rio has ample unused space, which I feel Kia could have capitalized on. This one here could have easily been a wireless charger. And here I was just showing you the center armrest, which all models come standard with, including this storage compartment. And if you want to cruise in style, the Tech model has a sunroof as an optional extra. And because today we are looking at the Rio, I would really appreciate if you subscribe to this channel. All models come with illuminated vanity mirrors, and my favorite feature is this switch here, which means that I don't have to swipe my mirror in order to turn the light on. The Tech model comes standard with leather seats, and back here there is fairly sufficient room for 3 people. The leg room and knee room are no problem, and it also comes standard with 1 USB port. And all models have ISOFIX points. The Kia Rio has a 325-liter boot space, and in today's episode of Why Did You Exclude That in the Base Model, we have the full-size spare wheel. All the other models come with a full-size spare wheel, while the base LS only comes with a space-saver spare wheel. The Rio comes standard with a generous 4-year 60,000 km service plan and a 5-year unlimited kilometers warranty. It comes in two engine options, a 5-speed 1.2 liter engine which produces 61 kilowatts of power and a 6-speed 1.4 liter engine which produces 73 kilowatts of power. The 1.2 liter engine is only an option if you choose to go for the LS model. On your screens is the typical monthly cost of ownership with the petrol price and interest at the current rates. And since the rear has a lot of variants, I've split the tables into two, with the first one appearing being for the automatic transmission and the second one will be for the manual transmission. Thank you for watching. If you like my videos, don't forget to click the like button and go through my catalog of videos to enjoy more reviews.